Internet. This is Pandragon Dan.
And Morgan Strong Comic.
Hey, how are you today, Morgan?
I've been a little under the weather, but I'm starting to feel better, and talking to you always makes me smile. So.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm sure there's another reason for smiling today because, as you guys have probably learned from watching, March Disney Villain Madness is now officially over.
I just can't believe that.
Oh, no, it's been such a long month. I can't believe it. It's crazy.
It is.
You've also got another reason for smiling. Would you like to be the one to tell everyone the news of who won?
Well, I suppose so. I'll try to be as nice as I can. As if you guys don't recall, Maleficent and Scar were the final two, and Dan and I were very excited because they're pretty classic Disney baddies.
Mm-hmm.
And we also had a twist. We had my girl Ursula, and you had your, I always say his name wrong.
Chernobog, I think.
Chernobog. I just want to say Devil, but I know that's wrong.
We'll just say the Devil, just for the sake of it. Yeah.
And Dan and I weren't sure how that bonus match was going to go. And luckily, Ursula pulled through for me, and Scar held his own, and we have a victor. So Scar is now the king of March Disney Villain Madness.
I can't believe I had Chernobog working with Maleficent. I still lost. That's just crazy.
It was really close, guys.
Yeah,
I checked the total times. There was a few times we were tied.
There was actually, and I actually spoke to Sheena as well, who some of you guys may remember. We were going to include Sheena in the March Disney Villain Madness for her votes. I spoke to her, and she said that she would have voted for Maleficent. Purely on the, yeah, I know you must be so betrayed, Morgan.
A little bit.
I think, to be fair, she was going on the basis of who would actually win in an actual scrap, like between Maleficent and Scar. But as you guys are following the polls, Ursula pretty much got most, I'd say almost all the votes from that one. So that alone helped Scar win. So well done to you, Morgan. You won. Fair play.
Well, thank you. It was an enjoyable match. I know Maleficent tried her best, and hopefully she won't try to curse me afterwards.
Just keep it away from any spinning wheels for the next few years.
Oh, I can't sew worth a darn, so I'm fine.
That's absolutely fine. Well, yeah, so March Disney Villain Madness is now officially over, so thanks to everyone who voted and who supported the event.
Thank you.
Thank you. And as you guys probably remember, there was going to be a penalty for the loser. The loser in this case being me. And I've been, we've been discussing of what the losers do. So, Morgan, would you like to enlighten our viewers as to what I'm going to have to do today?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
I bet you would.
Well, you guys probably forgotten since Dan and I have been kind of swimming at Disney for a month, but we actually are writers.
We are.
I know. That's shocking, I know. And Dan and I also like to voice act. We like anime and cartoon, and we just think voice actors are the bomb.
Indeed.
So we decided that whoever lost, they would be reading the winner's newest book in funny voices that the winner chose, or some of the voices also were chosen by, in this case, I don't want to say loser, but the non-winner.
Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it, yeah.
So Dan will be reading some lines that I selected from my newest book, New Beginnings, which is Spirit Vision 2, and it came out in late November, so I'm really excited to hear these lines in the voices Dan has chosen.
I hope you enjoy them.
Thank you, and they're non-Disney because Dan and I love our Disney, but I think we need just a little break.
Yeah, I think we probably need a bit of a break from Disney at the moment. So I'm going to be reading some lines. Although technically, I suppose one of the things is, I guess, indirectly a Disney villain, but get onto that later. But yes, so I guess all there is for me is to start reading them, or start reading the voice of the characters. So, are you ready, Morgan?
I am so excited for this.
I'll try my best to do it justice. So, to any fans of these characters I'm about to voice, I do apologise if I get them wrong, but hopefully you'll get a laugh out of it at the same time. So, okay, the first line I'm going to be reading from New Beginnings is a line from, a section from Chapter 4, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I couldn't help but notice on your blog recently you did something Yu-Gi-Oh! Inspired.
I did.
You did, right.
And I am a huge Yu-Gi-Oh!
I bet so. Well, in that case, I've got a little special present for you for this one and the next one. I'm sure you appreciate
it.
So please, could you step in, Mr. Seto Kaiba?
That's my first crush.
I brought him in just for you. How are you today, Seto? I'm doing fine. So, what is it I gotta do again? Oh, I get it. You want me to have a duel, don't you? You want me to get my blue eyes white... No, Seto, I need you just to read some lines. What? You know, just read some lines from a book. That's all? Yeah. So, you don't want me to duel? No. You don't want me to get Blue Eyes White Dragon out? No, nothing like that. Just read the line, okay? Okay. Right, well, let's see. What have I got here? This looks simple enough. Okay, this is to all my fangirls out there. This is for you. Okay. Chapter 4, from New Beginnings. Baby, that would be lying. Last time I checked, that's a sin. Thank you, Mother Teresa. Okay, how's this? If he flat out asks me, Starry Moon, did you make a nice romantic walk with that Umbra guy? Then I will tell him the truth. Umbra smirked. I think I'm starting to rub off on you. What is God gonna do if I corrupt his spirit warrior? I think as a spirit warrior, I have some special rights. Now abuse of power. What's next? Shoplifting? Starry nibbled her lips sexily while looking at Umbra, licking the air slowly. Well, Umbra's eyes widened to the size of basketballs, and he forgot how to speak for a moment. Oh my God. That was pretty good. Could have done with a few more blue eyes white dragons.
I love you, Seto!
Thank you. Yes, I can't blame you for loving me. I'm just that kind of guy. Anyway, I suppose I better be getting back to my brother Mokuma before he gets kidnapped. Big brother, help me! Mokuma, have you been kidnapped again? Maybe? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I'll come and save you again like I do every friggin' time. I don't know, why don't I just leave you at home? Okay, to Hoenn, who's kidnapped you this time? Oh, well, funny you should mention that, Kaiba boy. Oh, crap, not this guy again. Yeah, I suppose I should mention, that's another guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! Got in. I managed to get in the wonderful Pegasus Maximilian.
Fantastic.
Well, thank you so much for inviting me here. I am so looking forward to this. Kaiba boy, I have kidnapped your brother, and if you want to rescue him, you'll have to play a game. I already dueled you before, Pegasus, and I could do it again. Oh, I'm not talking about that kind of game, Kaiba boy. Look, I already told you, I'm not dressing up as Sailor Uranus. Oh, but you would look so good in that skin-tight outfit, with that very tiny skirt barely covering your pert buttocks. Oh, this is too creepy. I'm out of here. See you guys later. I'm off to fight some duels. Yugi, where are you? Oh, such a shame. I hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave. Pegasus, if it's okay, any chance you could just read the line here? It's just getting a bit too weird. Oh, okay, let's have a look. Chapter 6. Hello, dearest. What took you so long? I was about to go into Operation Grab the Beautiful Star from the Evil Sea Monster, Umbra said teasingly. Ooh, this Umbra sounds like a delightful fellow. Just the sort of person I'd love to trap into a card with my Millennium Eye. Yeah, thanks, Pegasus. You can go now. Oh, really? But I wanted to do so much. It's fine, Pegasus. Just go. Just go. Apologies to any readers for that rather crude explanation of Kaiba in a Sailor Uranus suit.
I'm a Sailor Moon fan, so that's okay.
That's fine. Well, yeah, apologies to any Sailor Moon fans there, but I'm sorry, I just can't get that image out of my head now. But hang on. Should we get another voice in to read some of your lines?
I'm having a blast, please.
Excellent. Right, well, this next one is from Chapter 7. Who have we got here? Why, that would be me. Oh my gosh! What? If the fangirls weren't screaming before, they're going to scream now. So please make way for the self-proclaimed King of Asgard himself, Loki!
Oh my goodness!
Hello, everyone. Yes, this is Loki, your favourite Asgardian mischief maker, and I'm going to delight you with my sexy English voice. So, what have I got to read here? Yes. This is from Chapter 7, as Dan just said. I didn't plan that, woman. I just went into hyperspeed, and my anger kicked in. Then you have to learn to keep the anger inside until it's time to release it. I'm sure that's hard to do, but what if they start asking questions about you? You were going as fast as a Shinkansen, for crying out loud. Umbra blinked, about to search in his mind, using the infinite and endless internet and libraries in his head for what that was. But Starry beat him to it. It's the fastest bullet train network in Japan. Figures she'd be hopping mad, and she still has to make a Japanese reference, he groaned inside. Well, thank you very much for that, Loki. I think that was absolutely spot on. Morgan, you happy with that?
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank you, Loki.
You're very welcome. And now I must go, for I understand that Dan might be writing a new episode of Totalitarian Warlords and Termination Squadron, so I'd better go and practice my lines for that. You're very lucky that I get to work with you, Dan. I mean, what with all these films coming out and all the millions of fangirls chasing me, you're lucky I make any time for you at all. And we're very appreciative of you, Mr. Loki. So, guess you'll see you in the next episode. Ciao for now.
He's so fun.
He's such a cool guy. I don't know why all the Marvel superheroes hate him. He's such a cool guy. Okay, right. Who have we got in for the next reading? Why, that would be me now, young Padawan. Oh my goodness, I think the room just made a chill. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hi to Emperor Palpatine from the Star Wars franchise.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, what is it I've got here? Let's see what pitiful bit of dialogue I have to read. Whoa. Morgan, I apologise. That was very uncalled for. Look, Palpatine, could you just read this? The Force is strong with this one. Let us see. Chapter 11. Starry went to looking like her cute teenage self, searching for an answer to his question. Well, last time, the bookshelves were swaying badly, and that was frightening. The whole A to C fiction section exploded too. Exploded? You didn't mention that. Well, that's what happens when you play with the dark side of the Force. Okay, you know what? I think it's bedtime for you, man. I'm not an old man, for goodness sake. Okay, come on. Let me just put you back into your room. Go nice and go. We'll have some paste for dinner. Ooh, paste. I feel better already. How you doing? Are you liking it so far?
You're great. You have quite a roster of friends.
I certainly do. Well, I like to have a laugh now and then. Ooh, did somebody say laughs? Well, if anyone likes laughs, it's me, the Joker from Batman.
Oh, gracious.
Okay, then. I apparently have something that I want to read. Or I have to read, I should say. Talking Dead, Mr. J. Oh, go away, Harley. You're distracting me. Sorry, Pumpkin. Just go in the corner now. I'll speak to you in a minute. Okay. Right. What line do I have to read? This isn't a very funny line at all, but I suppose I'll do my best. Oh, for the love of Stanley! Starry was about to spit out her chocolate milk, covering it with a fake cough. Why hadn't I thought of that? It's such an obvious question, and yet I have no clue if it was an answer. Am I the only one here that finds it funny that I'm mentioning Marvel and I'm from DC? Oh, if only Batsy was here. He'd find that really funny. Oh, you were so good, Mr. J. Harley, I told you, you're interrupting me. You know what? I think we should probably better leave them to it. They're just getting a bit out of control there. But who have we next? Ooh, okay then. Well, luckily, this next person I'm bringing in, it's actually one of my favourite villains from one of my favourite cartoons of all time. So, would you like to step forward, please? Yes, that would be delightful, young man. Smithers, what is it I've got to read this time? It's a line from Spirit Vision, sir. Spirit Vision, eh? Okay, let's give it a try. That sounds like a great idea. I would talk to her first for about 2 days, and then ask her casually, but act a little excited if she agrees. That'll make her feel special, but not uncomfortable. Be careful of not tripping over your marching boots and knocking down all the music stands, okay, though? Helen's cheeks puffed up and his eyes once again looked like a deer in headlights. I like to kill lots of deers. I'm surprised they're still around, to be honest. He swallowed down the large lump in his throat before informing Star in a shaky voice. Well? Starry face-palmed herself, sliding her hand down in her face to slowly block out the images she was getting of Alan doing that. Oh, Alan, you didn't. Yes, I like to think that reading was excellent. It was absolutely spectacular, Mr. Burns. Yes, it was rather spectacular, wasn't it? You know what, Morgan? You should hire me to do an audiobook for your reading. I think I'd be very good at that myself.
I'll have my agent call your agent.
Thank you. My fee is $1,000 per second.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to my company then.
I'd be sure to make you a discount of $2,000. Sir, discount's supposed to be you'll lower the money. What? Lower the money? What in blazes are you talking about, man? Okay, thank you, Mr. Burns. Well, we'll let you get back to your big mansion, but okay, and you might potentially have a voice reader there, Morgan. So
he was talented, although I don't kill deers, guys.
Yeah, okay, indeed. Right, so what have we got next? I believe we only have a couple of chapters left. Next up we have
two more.
two more, yeah. Okay, so for chapter 18, I've once again gone back to like one of my old school villains. So please welcome the Lord of Snake Mountain, the great mighty Skeletor.
Oh, awesome.
Yes, thank you very much for having me here. Now, what was it that you wanted me to do again? We just wanted you to read a line. What? You numbskulls! I am Skeletor, the Lord of Snake Mountain. I don't read. Skeletor, look, I've gone to a lot of trouble to organise this. I mean, come on. I mean, we did kind of do a tribute to him much as even the matters with the Horned King. The Horned King? That bone-faced nincompoop, he stole my look. Why, if I get my hands on him, I'll give him such a beating. Yeah, that's very good, Skeletor. Can we move it along here? Okay, I guess. Right, so this is from chapter 18. Oh, Gag, can she be any more of a ham? Chloe remarked, running her hand in front of her face. Her expression soured into a wrinkled scowl as she smelled something rotten. I bet that was He-Man, that muscle-bound nitwit. Yeah, He-Man. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you, Skeletor. And, okay, let's move on. Yeah, He-Man. Yes, He-Man. Okay, Skeletor, we kind of get the... He-Man, yes. I love saying that word He-Man for some reason. And nincompoop. I love that word nincompoop. Yes, nincompoop. Nincompoop. Nincompoop.
Sorry, guys. This is Beastman here. We gotta take Skeletor away. He's not had his medication today yet.
I don't need medication. I am the Lord of Snake Mountain.
Yeah, come along, Skeletor. Let's go into the car.
Is it the white one?
Yes, it's the white one. Come on, come on. Thanks for having us, guys. Bye. See you later.
Okay, bye, Skeletor. Wow, he's had some issues.
He was fun.
Yeah, he certainly was. Right then, who have we got last for chapter 20? Let's see. Okay, so for chapter 20, I believe we have yet another old school villain, because, you know, I'm all about those old school villains. Please say hello to the enemy of Inspector Gadget, Mr. Dr. Claw.
Woo!
Actually, it's just Dr. Claw. There's no Mr. in front of that.
Oh, sorry about that, Dr. Claw. But isn't it true that you're not really a doctor and you just take it as a title?
Well, that's for the courts to decide. Chapter 20. He rolled his brown eyes in his head at the same time, making them land on her face. Yeah, the boys are all right, and it was nice to run without being judged. All the praise for natural talent got old, though. Starry heaved, thinking it was odd Umbra saw stress in being noted for setting dozens of school records and making the coach literally weep at joy at least 3 times. Umbra tapped his chin, staring at the ceiling tiles, bringing out Starry out of her state. And for tonight, I was thinking of stargazing on the roof of my apartment. You're not breaking any rules because you're in my apartment, not in it. And I know my stars and constellations. I'll get you next time, Starry Moon. Next time.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Dr. Claw, and thank you for all my wonderful friends that come in to read Starry's book. So, hope you enjoyed it, guys.
Oh, guys, you need to appreciate Dan's voice acting. I mean, that was wonderful.
What do you mean voice acting? I generally did get all those people in my office.
Then you're just talented organizing. Does Starry have a new villain now? Did I hear at the end with Dr. Claw?
Well, who knows? I mean, let's face it. Ever since the Inspector Gadget cartoons finished, he's probably desperate for work. So, you know, Starry, if you're looking for a new villain, then look no further than Dr. Claw. I mean, you wouldn't have to do much with him. He's just literally a hand, so that wouldn't be much to fight up against.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Anyway, cool. Well, I suppose that's my punishment done with now.
Oh.
But, please check out Morgan's latest book, The New Beginnings. I totally forgot what the title was. It's so poor. But yeah, do check out Morgan's latest book, New Beginnings. I've actually read the first Spirit Visions novel, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I highly recommend that you guys go and read it. I will leave descriptions for it below in the links, and you can go grab copies via Paper Grain Books.
Well, thank you very much. Now, I also know that you had a book come out very recently.
I did indeed, yes. It's my first book through Paper Crane Books, believe it or not.
Yeah, it's Amanda Moonstone, correct?
Yeah, it certainly is. Amanda Moonstone, The Missing Prince, to be precise. what it is basically, for some of you guys who don't know, outside of Paper Crane Books, I do my own anime-inspired fantasy series called the Draconica series. And this latest one, Amanda Moonstone, The Missing Prince, is sort of a spin-off series, but it's kind of not necessarily linked to the Draconica series, but it has certain elements. It's sort of set in the same world, but it's actually more Disney Pixar inspired. So I released the first book of this series, I think it was the 24th of February, around about that time, and yeah, so far people have been giving it pretty good reviews, so that's always a good start. And Morgan's very kindly agreed to read some lines from it.
I have. I worked Dan's connections to death. So I figure I could do this for him. And my voice might be a little shot, but I'm going to do my very, very best because this work looks fantastic. So I'm going to do it justice.
I'm really looking forward to hearing this, Morgan, I have to say.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. So I have a section from chapter 2. And I'm looking forward to this. And I'm going to try to do a British accent, so I will try not to, defile the UK.
You'll be fine. We're very forgiving people, don't worry.
All right, so here is chapter 2.
Ooh.
I've been very kind to you, kinder than I should have been after what you did. I know you had problems, but my patience is wearing thin. 1 month without paying rent is bad enough. 2 unacceptable, but 5? Accommodation here isn't free. You either pay rent or you're out. Amanda was trapped. She tilted her head and narrowed her eyes. You shouldn't mess with the sorceress. Not when she could use her magic to burn you alive. Berger glared back, folding her arms, which was a bit of an effort given the layers of fat patting her midsection. That was a bad joke. Amanda apologized sheepishly. All right, so there's chapter 2.
That was fantastic. I love the English voice. It's spot on, actually, I've got to say.
Oh. Yeah, I thought about making Amanda and all them British, but when I try to do a British teenager, my voice gets really, really high. And I don't want to, I know she's like a teen, like 16, 17, so. Okay, right?
Yeah. That's fine. You did a fantastic job there. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you. All right. So the next one is from section 2, chapter 3. And this is where we're introduced to the missing prince, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
All right. So I'm going to try to be a little 6-year-old boy now.
Go for it.
All right. Aw, he just wants a friend, Daryl said, stroking the head of the creature again. He's so cute. Can we keep him? Don't you start. Amanda said, please, Daryl begged. He's not dangerous. He was just hungry. No way. Amanda replied sternly. Why not? Daryl asked. Well, for one thing, I'm not allowed to have pets in my house. Secondly, I have too much stuff around my house that could be dangerous. Thirdly, in case you hadn't noticed, he's a wolf. And wolves aren't exactly house pets. But I want to keep him. Daryl's eyes became wet and his bottom lip started quivering. Oh, no, don't do that. Amanda panicked. Don't give me that look, please. Look, if you stop that, I'll show you a magic trick. How's that? Come on, kid, work with me here.
Woo! Oh, that was a really good Daryl voice there.
Oh, I thought it was too whiny.
But anyway, that was an absolutely fantastic voice. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, Morgan. So
I think you're being too nice, but thank you.
No, I'm never too nice. Well, I suppose I'm always too nice, but no, I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it.
Well, thank you. All right, so I guess I'll do chapter 3 now.
Go for it.
So, all right, we have Daryl again and Amanda, and I've had these conversations with kids, so this one I think I can do.
Go for it.
Amanda continued her walk home, coming back with 3 times the mouths to feed. Thanks for letting me take Wolfie, Amanda. You're the best. Don't mention it. Seriously, don't. Amanda? Yes? What does that light blue gem do? Amanda sighed hard. Water magic. And that gray one? Invisibility. And that big red one? You don't want to know. And that blue one? You already asked me. It's wind. Wind! Okay. And that purple one? Keep pushing me and you'll find out. The poster didn't specifically say dead or alive, did it?
Woo! Hey! Fantastic. Well done, Morgan.
Well, thank you. I can tell I'm congested though.
Just to clear up those that might be confused about what that last bit meant. Basically, how Amanda first meets the Dow the Missing Prince is there's a quote-unquote reward set out for his safe return. And what Amanda was basically referring to is the poster, and he really talked about getting Daryl back to safety. And as you can tell, Daryl gets on her nerves a little bit in these scenes, so that's why she was wondering whether the poster said dead or alive. But that line will actually come to be sort of an irony somewhat later in the book. But I will say no more for spoilers.
Well, I'm assuming Amanda wants this money for her lovely landlady.
Well, yeah, that another thing. She's a little bit behind on her rent, as you probably guess, for reasons which I won't go into for the sake of spoilers. But yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, what we'll do is we shall leave links to both these books in the description below, and also we might leave a link to Paper Crane Books as well, so you can check out the other amazing authors that are part of it. And yeah, so feel free to check it out, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. So that's the penalty done. So hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yes, it was a blast, and it's kind of sad coming to an end of an era in a way.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be hard for me to work out what I'm gonna do for the next month, not without doing anything Disney inspired. But I do start my new job on Wednesday, which if this video is up to, when I think it is, it will be tomorrow. So that'll keep me entertained, and yeah.
All right.
I might have to take a bit of a break from Disney actually, if I think for a while.
And maybe one day, like next year, maybe we'll do something else Disney related. So
Indeed, yeah.
if you guys have suggestions other than villains, then
yeah, definitely. But yeah, if you want to see this again, then do please let us know, and we shall see what we shall do. Okay, well, again, it leaves me to say thanks to everyone who supported March Disney Villain Madness. Thanks to everyone who voted, shared the links, and a big thanks to Sheena for the banners as well. The banners were absolutely fantastic.
Big clap to her, and big clap to all of you guys.
Yeah, the banners. Thank you so much for that, Sheena. And yeah, that's it. So thank you for the support. It's been an absolutely marvellous event. Morgan, what's been your highlights of March Disney Villain Madness, other than the win, of course?
Oh gosh, I've loved all of it. It's been so much fun. I think it's been kind of fun to see the air quote discussions about who's the best villain on our pages. But I think the best part was just getting to work with such an awesome coworker. So I've had so much fun working with you on this.
And I've had so much fun working with you as well, Morgan. It's been fantastic.
Aw, well, aren't we just adorable?
We are. See, like we say, we don't hate each other. I know some people.
Not.
When we first did the videos, we were like talking smack at each other. We don't hate each other really. We was like we were.
Yeah, then we would email each other like right after, like, "How's my comeback? Oh, that was awesome!"
Yeah. And my mum got to appear in it. Well, I say my mum appeared in it. Her voice appeared in it, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, your mom is darling.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for that tea she offered me.
We'll mail it to you. How's that?
Oh, there we go.
Excellent. Right, well, that's it, and that officially brings March Disney Villain Madness to a close. So,
not quite.
Oh,
I think we have a rewards system that we still need to finish.
Ah, yes, of course. How could I forget about that? Yes. So, as you guys have been following us, you'll know that we are doing a little 15 votes reward system, and March Disney Villain Madness may be over, but we are still got plenty of votes to get through, because I think we got near enough. Was it 300 odd votes in the end or something like that? I haven't actually done a final tally, but
before the final two, I calculated we'd both have to do at least 9 voices.
9 voices, okay. Well, I've done 3 videos already, so that cuts down a bit, but yeah, we've still got plenty of voices to do, and me and Morgan will be getting together at some point to do something along that line, and yeah, so keep an eye out on that, and we will have something special for you guys.
Mm-hmm. And I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Okay, well, I think that pretty much wraps everything up. So, for the time being, it's goodbye from me.
And sayonara from Morgan.
Thanks again to everyone who follow us. You guys take care of yourself. Hopefully speak to you soon.
We heart you guys.
Yeah, love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.